Hey guys, it's Momo again, and I'm here today with a friend. And there was a slight issue yesterday when we actually recorded this. His half of the audio didn't record, so this is actually a post recording narration, I guess is the best word to use for it.
Post commentary.
Yes, and do you want to introduce who you are?
I am Lot of Toast, possibly the most mediocre UK VGC player of all time, friend to Momo, and a general all round fantastic guy.
Exactly. Like I know nothing about VGC when I have a question about like what's good in format, I normally ask Toast. And he's really good at responding, even if it's sarcastic half the time, but that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, basically. Well, no, because I get a lot of stuff from a lot of people saying is like Xmon good because they don't play. Obviously, I don't want to sound too much of a horrible person, but like I'm not just gonna like totally put them down. They'll go, like, "Oh, is Comfey good? Is Pukimiku good?" It's just like, no, no, it's not. Just don't, just don't use it. Don't touch it.
Exactly, and it's kind of funny to watch you try and help people because some people just don't get the hint that it's not a good mon and they want to make it a good mon. So you have this
There's,
whole craziness of is it good, is it not good, and it's really not that good.
there's nothing wrong with trying to build around one not a bad mon, but mediocre to bad mon. Like, um, someone asked me to build around what was it, Jagamoto, and I feel a bit conflicted about that one. I think it's mediocre, but we built around it and we built a team that could really accentuate the good points of it. That's what you got to do, but you can't have a lot of jank. Like as soon as it gets too much.
Yeah. And I mean, the big thing for me here is also, guys, I noticed I kind of forgot to make my clicker invisible, so you will see the cursor through the whole entire playthrough in the same spot. Sorry, I was really
Brilliant.
off. I know, like, I've never done that before. I don't know what happened yesterday, but at least I'm still getting this episode out reasonably on time. I mean, yeah, it should be out
Do
sometime
people want you
tonight.
for professionalism?
Yeah, I know. I'm so great about doing that. Like last week, I didn't even do record the red playthrough or Insurgents, so yeah, my bad. But at least I'm gonna get it out today, probably later tonight. But I have fun with Insurgents. I have to say though, even though it's Delta and it's different than most other like ROM hack games, because you do kind of have to remember that the gym leaders, no matter which one you're facing, does have like this um, Pokemon that doesn't normally fit. Like for the gym I faced and beat, his trump card was a Venusaur, and he's a fire type gym leader, so that
Yeah.
normally throws people off. So it's different in that aspect, but I do still really like the game. I think it's a fun game, but typings, like I'm not the best at typings, remembering typings. Lockie gives me a lot of shit for that when we play
Well, at least
Showdown.
like if you play on cart now, it'll tell you if it's
Yeah,
effective or not.
yeah,
That's like the only good thing that I like that for like people. What about X and X? Is like no, it's for new people. If you already know, then it's not going to make any difference.
or if you've never actually sat there and memorized it because you didn't really want to. Like, I will fully admit, I don't have the type chart memorized. I don't know what's super effective against what. I know that ghost type moves don't hit normal type Pokemon and vice versa. So I'm not that far behind, but still, like, it's different. To remember the type chart, to remember what hits what, is really something that you have to spend time on. And I've never really felt like I needed to spend time on that. So I really
You
haven't.
do,
Yeah.
you do.
I
You,
know.
it's like learning. It's like to learning your timetables. You have to do it.
I like playing for fun more than anything else. I'm not too much into everything must be this way or that way. I play Pokemon because it's fun to me. It's something that's different, it's fun. And I don't feel like I necessarily always need to remember the type charts as long as I'm having fun with my friends, which I really do feel like I have a lot of fun with you guys. Because no matter what,
Wait,
even what?
why does your grime? Why does Delta Grimer look like the Sandy Geist?
I know, doesn't it? I didn't realize
That's
that.
creepy.
I know, and this is a game where they don't actually have you use HMs. They have you have like these different, like you know how in Pokemon Sun and Moon they have
Yeah, the
Charizard is.
Pokemon page, yeah.
Yeah, they have something similar to that in this game, which is really cool. And I
They
think,
obviously just ripped off this idea. They've obviously ripped off insertion, so that's obviously what they did.
I mean, I think a lot of people have been complaining about it for a while, so I don't think it's a total ripoff of Insurgents, but I do actually like the Delta species in here because I have to say Suzerain and that whole team, they come up with some pretty cool Delta species. And I still haven't had a name for my Grimer. I'm still waiting for them to tell me, like, anybody to comment what I should name it. But it is a female, so it's the only Mon that I actually have let them try and name. Everything else I've named myself.
Yeah, shame I'm bad at nicknames for myself.
I mean, there's a reason why I haven't asked people what to name it, like directly ask people, because I have a feeling I'd get some really weird names for this thing. Especially since it's a Delta species. And I'm kind of excited to get to where Delta Ralts is, because I'm really hoping I get another male, because I love Delta Gallade. But if I get female, it's definitely going to become a Delta Gardevoir. Just
Well, it's not going
because.
to be anything else, is it?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I can't tone down my sarcasm.
I know. It's funny, though. But the Delta Ralts in this game is Ice Electric.
Ooh.
It's actually
That's
really
pretty
cool.
good.
Yeah. And then we have a Delta Phantom that's Fairy. And when it evolves into Trevenant, I think it's Fairy Psychic. But it has Snow Warning for some odd reason. So I was like, is this going to be Fairy Ice? But no, it's not.
Okay.
And then we have a Delta Whooper. Hold on. I'm a cough.
You nearly said whoop side, didn't you?
Actually, the male one I have is named Whoopsire.
Ew. Disgusting.
But the Delta one is Grassfire, which I think is a really cool type. And they have Delta's Scizor and Skyther, which is Steel Flying, I think.
Okay, that's cool.
And the Delta Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard line is Ghost Dragon.
Ooh.
Yeah, mine's named Fuco after the Italian word for fire. I have to say, I do like that typing. Because, I mean, if it's not a dragon type originally and it looks like a dragon, I think they can make it a ghost dragon type with fire moves. And I have to say, it is really a cool Pokemon.
Wait, what did they do to Bishop in this game?
I haven't seen a Delta species Bisharp.
Oh, okay, I won't spoil it then.
Oh, I don't look up the stuff. Like, I really just play this game without any hints or pointers. I just look to see if they've released a new Delta species for a mystery gift. So, that's my whole thing. Like, I'm so excited for getting the Zebstrika Megastone because I love that. Like, it looks so cool. And
Oh, wow. Delta Combi looks so cool.
what is the typing?
Still fire.
Oh, cool.
It becomes like a rocket.
Oh, that is really cool.
That is so cool. Okay, I want to play this game now. I just want it for that. I just want the Delta Vespiquen.
I mean, definitely it's fun to download. It's like a really fun game, and the mechanics aren't too hard. And it's based off Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like I told you yesterday, because that's where the Pokemon follows you around.
Booty game.
Yeah. And I mean, there's certain areas, like certain spots where, like, I think I go there in this episode, where you can go to and try and catch, like, these rare Pokemon, like, I caught the Skuntank and the Heatmore in the same location. And it's like this hidden grotto area. So it's really cool.
Like what they did in like Gen 5 with like the hidden ability. I get ya.
Yeah. And it's... Sorry, I'm like chewing on candy as I'm recording just because I need to get something out of my throat because I have like that tickle in my throat where I feel like I'm going to start coughing again. I don't want to turn into a cough-egregious. Was that pun really bad?
Yeah, it was awful. Shouldn't do that again.
I just spelled a Kabu.
No, don't do that. Like, I'm gonna have to leave the call otherwise.
Oh, I won't. I mean, I have a lot of fun with this game, and there's a lot of different things you can definitely do here.
Yeah.
Like, instead of having to evolve Pokemon by trade, there's somebody in the game that you can literally go and talk to her, and she'll evolve your Pokemon. So,
Yeah, that's a cool mechanic.
yeah. And it's a really nice mechanic, because then you don't have to worry about trying to evolve your Pokemon. It's just powder.
Oh, okay. So what, they give you the item or she does it herself?
She does it herself.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's special evolution powder, but that comes later on in the game, which is really, really nice, because then you don't have to worry about, like, trading with somebody to get your Pokemon to evolve, because that's a pain. Like, anybody who plays Pokemon can tell you how much of a pain it is to try and get somebody to trade with you to get your Pokemon to evolve in that way, just because it's hard to find people.
Well, it's alright if you have friends like me. I understand in your situation when no one likes you, but...
Oh, shut up, you jerk. But I mean, it is a fun game. And the Delta starters, Venusaur or Bulbasaur is Fairy Psychic, Charmander is Dragon Ghost, and Squirtle is Dark Fighting.
I saw the sprite for a Mega Venusaur, and that thing is extremely ugly.
It is.
Like, get that trash out of my face. I don't want to see it.
I mean, it could always be worse.
I haven't seen anything quite that ugly.
Vanillish.
No, Vanillish is but Vanillish is a good Pokemon though, so I can't even be mad at it.
But the Delta Venusaur is actually good too.
It doesn't matter if it's good; it just looks bad.
I liked it.
Disgusting.
Because I use it in my other game.
Ooh, a Durant.
Yeah. You can get some pretty cool Pokemon in that, like the mystery areas. There's several that are throughout the game. So it's a lot of fun to try and see every day what they have in there. So if I actually...
Oh, they respawn every day?
Yeah. They spawn
That's
every
cool.
single day. So you have, like, that ability to go there and try and catch that Pokemon. And I told you I did name the Nosepass after you.
Poor Pokemon.
I mean, it's a good thing, though, because it is a pretty cool Pokemon.
It's not. No, I hate, the only reason it is my mascot is because I've got a big nose. That's literally it.
What is your favorite Pokemon, then, honestly?
It is actually, either Bishop or, Machamp. Possibly. No, not really Machamp. Yeah, just basically Bishop. Like, my favorite Pokemon all just seem to be, big, burly Pokemon, and then all of a sudden Tapu Lele. So it's stuff like...
But Tapu Lele is scary.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it, because it hits like a truck.
Exactly.
And it's got a cute design as well. Cause I think it's a cute Pokemon. It's got a nice design. Like, my favorite Pokemon, all edgy stuff, like Bishop, Yveltal, Metagross, Machamp, all that kind of stuff. Basically, any Dark type. I love a lot of Dark type Pokemon.
I mean, Dark types are really cool.
Their designs, I think, are my favorite. Like stuff like Tyranitar,
Yeah.
Absol. I'm not sure if there's any Dark types I actually openly dislike. Let me load them up. I'm probably forgetting about something. Zoroark is a really cool one. That's one of my favorite ones as well.
I mean,
possibly Guzzlord. Don't like Guzzlord.
it is kind of a different style Pokemon. Like, all of the Ultra Beasts are in that way.
True, but I don't know. There's just something about it I just don't like more than all the other Ultra Beasts. All the other Ultra Beasts I can get behind, except from Guzzlord for some reason.
I mean, Guzzlord is a little bit of a different type of Pokemon, in my opinion, because it is that different design. It kind of looks demonic, in my opinion.
It's that as well, but it's weird because they tried to make it almost like a wall, like Chansey kind of thing with its massive HP stat. But then they gave it offense, and then it's like they just gave it a load of good stats.
Mm-hmm.
but not enough to do either role. It's not strong enough to be a sweeper or dish out a hole, like be a wall breaker and dish out a load of damage. But it's not bulky enough to be a tank.
Yeah.
Because where it's like the dark dragon type, you just literally die to like any fairy move.
Exactly. Which
That's what Chansey has going for it. Because like, yeah, you die to any fighting type move, but like literally anything special, you just eat it up because it's got that one weakness.
Yeah, and I mean, like, when you look at Chansey is definitely a different case because it
doesn't do anything offensively.
Yeah. Like, Chansey is just a stall mon if there ever was one, and it's super stally. Like, so bad. And it annoys me when I come up against it in an FFA. Like, yeah, I do have a Chansey for my metronome team, so if I ever do a metronome free-for-all, I have one, but I don't normally use Chansey.
Disgusting. You complain about it, but you use it yourself.
I said for a metronome team.
I'm joking.
I mean, what else would you use for metronome? I have Togetic,
The
Clefairy.
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Mew.
I have Mew.
Yeah, like through like Gen 1, you can get Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee to have metronome.
That's
And
true
also
too.
you can get them now because obviously the red, blue, yellow re-releases.
Yeah, no. Which, have you actually transferred your bonds over from those?
Nope.
Yeah.
I didn't complete the game. Well, I did the missing no glitch, so I kind of want to be interested to see what it's like to see what happens if you try to transfer missing no.
I thought there was a bunch of YouTube videos about that already.
I don't know. I don't check out them kind of YouTubers
I mean,
that would upload those kind of videos.
yeah. You're very picky about who you watch.
I like certain types of content when it comes to Pokemon, and that's basically just like competitive stuff. Because even because I play it all the time myself, when I stop playing it, I don't want to watch more of it.
Yeah. I can completely understand. I mean, it's pretty interesting for me just to be able to watch like theories and stuff because I like to think about stuff like that. But it's not for everybody, and I will fully admit that. Like,
Yeah, like I used to watch that kind of stuff. It's almost like I've been on YouTube now for 5, 6 years watching stuff, and you just get burnt out on certain content.
yeah, you do. I have to say, like, sometimes I catch myself where I just don't feel like watching a content creator for weeks on end just because I feel like I binge watch them way too much.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I don't watch Achievement Hunter anymore. I've been watching them for like 5 years, and I find like their content the same now.
Yeah. Like, I like channels that randomly change up things. Like, that's what really does excite me. Like, there's a gaming channel, a game review channel that I watch from the UK, and it's 3 guys, and every episode I find myself really liking and laughing at because it is so crazy.
See, my channel's the best for like you don't know what's going to happen next because I would upload solidly for a week and then I'll quit for 2 months.
Oh my god. That would annoy me. That wouldn't, like, amuse me. That would annoy me.
I could imagine. That's probably why I have like the most inconsistent numbers known to man.
Well, right now, what's annoying to me is I hit 300 in December.
You're on 299 for me.
Yeah. I hit 300 and then I dropped to 297. Then I haven't been able to get over 297 for about 3 weeks. And then I finally hit 299 and I'm like, one more person and I hit 300 again and I want to stay at 300 because I really enjoy the content I make and I want to actually start doing more like theories.
Let me sub on my alt account so you have 300 subs on this like that.
Oh my god. I have so much fun making the stuff I make, whether it be my TCG or like one of my Let's Plays. But I don't feel like I'm fake when I do my Let's Plays. I feel like I am me, where I'm either talking about history or talking with a friend. Just because.
But you're never like this when you talk to me. You say how you hate everyone that watches your videos.
No, I don't, you jerk. You do have a great laugh.
Oh, shush, you make me blush.
Oh, you've done more than that to me.
Oh, whoa. This is going to be a PG channel, like young kids are watching
You've
this.
made me blush because of several things you've said.
Hey, little kids, if you like, take notes, okay? Be smooth as me. Be like a dolphin speak, smooth.
Lord almighty. Oh, let's talk about, since we talked about this yesterday and the audio didn't record, talk about differences between what people assume the British people are like and what they actually are like.
What did I say again? Like I just said about
Tea.
tea. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because like you leave tea bags in when you drink them, don't you? Over there.
No, we pull them out.
About to say, but like you have a lot of the dunking tea bags,
Yeah.
like on the string. Like that's like not a thing over here really at all. Yeah, like we always get like, oh, you just drink tea all day. It's like, yeah, it's like our nation drink, but like we don't have a lot of it. Like there's like one or two major brands, and that's it. And like you have, okay, how it goes is you have the sugar, put the tea bag in, you pour the milk on, and a splash of milk, and it's done. That's all your tea is. And obviously then you take the tea bag out, and obviously you have to stir it. But like that's beside the point. That's literally tea in our country.
I mean, I'm one of these people who doesn't use milk in tea. I drink it straight.
Heathen. I don't even like tea, so I don't even know what I'm saying.
You're British, but you don't like tea.
Hate tea. Can't stand hot drinks except from certain types of coffee.
The other thing a lot of Americans think of when they think of the British is they what's the best? Oh, the teeth. The biggest joke in America is British teeth.
Oh yeah, like a lot of our teeth are fucked. Like okay, it's not that okay. The because we have not that much racial diversity in certain places of the UK.
Yeah.
So so we basically developed a way to be racist to each other. So obviously, depending on how rich you are, and a lot of obviously the lower class people don't have the care to take care of themselves. Obviously, our medical care is free, but not for our teeth. You have to pay for that stuff. So a lot of people put that on the back burner, and especially if you're poor, you can't afford it. It's very expensive over here.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't help. We have like channels like I don't even know what it's called for you. What's it called?
Describe it.
You know that meme that's obviously gone around like that. How about that?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. We have a show similar to that called Jeremy Kyle, and you just get a lot of the scum of the UK on there.
Oh, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like the chat shows where like, oh, you had sex with my husband. Are you really my father? That kind of stuff.
Oh my God, the Moray show. That's where they do if they are not the father.
Well, there's a lot of stuff like that. It's all loads of different stuff. Like, did you cheat on me? Are you my father? All that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of people on there. If you just type in Jeremy Kyle show, you'll be able to find a load of people with like messed up mouths.
I mean, that's kind of interesting and kind of funny.
So it is based on something, but it's not like everyone walks around with messed up teeth.
Yeah.
It's not like it's nowhere near to the point that it's bad. But like then, I can say the same thing about Americans because obviously there's a lot of fast food.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get all the American foods over there because of the hydrogenated oils and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's only one flavor of Mountain Dew over here, and that's the original. There you go, Mo. I sent you a picture of like the kind of stuff you would expect.
Oh my God, I'll look at
from
it.
that show.
But I mean, it's kind of sad that you guys can only get one flavor of Coke or Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, that's really messed up.
Coke we get like cherry and vanilla over here. Vanilla rarely, like it comes in like in the summer and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you type in Jeremy Kyle show and then you go onto images, it will say like logo and then teeth.
Oh my God, really? That's pretty bad. I mean, when I was over living in the UK, when I was living in London, I used to watch, I don't even know, it was like the trash shows. It was like our version of Jersey Shore. It's like Bristol Beach or something, and it was like these really trashy drunkards that like were 26, 27, and all they did was go to parties on the beach, and it was a reality TV show. It was like total like trash TV, but it was super funny because like one of the girls would wear like these really tight, and I know I keep saying like, but she would wear tight leopard costumes. Best way to describe them. You know what I'm talking about now, don't you?
I kind of know what you mean, yeah.
But it was so funny, and like the linguistical differences between the US and the UK are funny too, because sometimes we don't communicate in the same way, the same English. Like if you walk
No,
up to
because we actually invented the language.
true, if you walk up to an American and say, "Do you have a torch?" They'll look at you really funny because they're thinking torch like flashlight when you're saying a
Yeah.
lighter.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, cookies is the main one that really annoys me. No, chips.
Chips, yeah.
Because I've been to America once. It's like, can I have some chips with like that pizza? And they looked at me so confused, and they got me a packet of what you would call chips. And as obviously because they don't know chips, I meant French fries, which but what I hate is they'll call even like the chunky chips, like the chunky French fries, when they're not French fries, they're chips, chunky
Yeah.
chips. And it's like, no, what are you doing? It's like,
Yeah, over here we call them steak fries.
exactly. It's like, no, just call them chunky chips.
It's really funny to watch like people try and translate because they'll be like, "Oh, what the heck do they mean by like torch or runner?" Or my favorite one when I was over there is people would walk up to us at the club and they'd be like, "Do you have a fag?" And I'd be like, "No," and all the girls would look at me really funny. I'm like, "They're asking for a cigarette. None of us smoke, so I already know the answer to that." So they'd be really confused, like totally
Well,
lost.
yeah, but also, if you said that to an American, like, do you have a fag? That's obviously something going against gay people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And
it's like you being homophobic. It's just like,
yeah, they have no idea what the heck you're talking about. Like they get so confused. But
that and pants.
yes.
I hate that you call your trousers pants.
Well, I mean,
But
some things are pants, but some things are trousers. Like jeans, I call jeans. But if I'm wearing like yoga pants,
just call them all trousers.
what about yoga pants?
That's different because they're basically like you're wearing nothing, and that is like underwear. So like they're fine. Well, they're God's gift to Earth, but like that's fine.
Oh, or runners. That's the other thing a lot of people get confused on.
What, like running shoes or what?
Yeah, that and jumpers is another thing I've noticed.
I thought that was easy. That's just like a long sleeve shirt. Well,
No.
because obviously a long sleeve shirt. Obviously, you say like a long sleeve like shirt, but obviously like that's a natural shirt. Like a jumper is just I don't even know what even you would call it. It's a jumper. That's what it is to me.
Overalls. That's what they get confused with. They think a jumper is an overalls, like suspenders stuff.
Yeah, but like, oh, it's weird. Like, how can you even think that? Overalls are overalls. There's a reason why there's one word for it.
I don't know. People get confused.
I get confused. Your country confuses me.
Everybody gets confused here sometimes. I mean, it's funny, but at the same time, it's really annoying.
I could imagine. Like, no, that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna be confused.
Yeah. And I mean, at
Okay.
least here, we have all these different, like, you guys don't have stores like Walmart, do you?
No, there's nothing like that in the UK.
Yeah, so you have to go to several different areas to get everything.
Yeah, like, well, if you want food, you go to a food store. If you want stuff like it's never really the case in the UK where you think, right, I'm gonna go out food shopping, but then I also need to get some 4x2 wood to redo my shed. Like that situation never like arises to us. It's like, okay, we need to do food shopping. We'll go food shopping, and then you go out whenever you need the other stuff.
True.
It just seems like from my point, when I see people like the whole idea of Walmart, so pointless. Like I don't understand it.
I mean, it's just convenience for us, I think.
It's laziness.
Laziness, convenience, tomato, tomato.
See, that's another thing that annoys me. How you pronounce certain words.
What, like Zed?
Z is Z, yeah. Root. I hate route, but no, don't say that. You just you put emphasis on so many different
Well, I
letters,
mean, if you're routing a program.
routing.
No, routing means you're digging. Routing means you're mapping.
Nope, don't care. I know what I mean.
Okay, do you say roof or roof?
Roof.
Thank you. My dad says roof. I'm like, Dad, it's not a dog barking.
This sounds like a lot of Americans just can't talk. No offense, Momo's viewers, if you're still watching this.
I mean, some of us can't. We kind of get tongue-tied occasionally. But it is kind of funny. Like, we have so many different versions of English in America. We have British English, we have normal American English, that we have Cajun, we have Creole, we have Ebonics, we have Spanglish, which is Spanish and English. There's so many variants, like Southern English, Northern English, Midwestern English, like hundreds
Just
of
speak
language
one
of
language,
English. I know,
simple.
but it's crazy. Oh, we're almost at the end, I think.
Ooh.
Last 4 minutes according to where I am. What are you at? What's your timestamp?
The last 4 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, okay, what do you call soda over there? Do you call it pop? Do you call it Coke? Do you call it soda? What?
We call it fizzy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget because I always think of fizzy as fizzy wine.
Yeah, well, fizzy wine's just called champagne, Mama. I'm not sure if you're that dignified, or
No.
prosecco, or a lovely bit of prosecco. Ooh, ooh.
It's what my professor used to call it all the time. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go have some fizzy wine."
That sounds like she just put it in like one of those soda streams.
Oh, she was so cool. She was my anthropology professor, but she was definitely different. Like, she was going to go see cannibals over the summer, so she was losing weight, so she didn't look that appetizing.
Why would you go and see cannibals of all
I
people?
don't know.
You know what's fun? People that would possibly eat me. Why would you go skinny? If anything, you would want to look really fat.
Why?
Because obviously then you're a really fatty bit of meat. No one likes fatty meat. Everyone goes for the lean cuts, don't they?
True.
If you went to a butcher's shop and you saw like a shoulder of pork and it's like all fat, it's like, nah, I'm not eating that.
Very
Because it's all
true.
going to reduce away. Nah, I'll stick on all the weight if I went to cannibals.
Well, yeah, she went to see cannibals, and then she was in Africa defending a dig site against pirates or something like that. Really cool anthropology professor.
Is
But
she Indiana Jones?
yeah, pretty much like the British version of Indiana Jones. Yeah.
I thought Indiana Jones was British. I don't know. I've never seen the films.
No, he's an American.
Oh, okay. Is it like what's that American World War II film where they created like the machine, but they made Winston Churchill an American soldier?
I don't even remember. I know what you're talking about, though.
I was just like, what is this film? I watched it, it's like, there's so much inaccuracy, and it says based off of a true story. It's
I
like,
know.
no.
Horrid. I mean, the History Channel documentary on World War One, World War Two was more accurate than that because that movie was shit.
That's like saying Saving Private Ryan is like a one-to-one story of something that happened.
Yeah, well, it's mostly based on the truth. Keyword
Yeah, that's
there.
that mostly, but obviously, yeah, you have to like. I understand like when it says based off of a true story, you have to spice stuff up for a sense of a movie, but like, there's some stuff that's like, no, this is all a load of like rubbish.
Exactly. But I mean, the movie that what I saw most recently that was based off a true story was Hacksaw Ridge, and yeah, some of it was over exaggerated, but it was still a really good movie.
Yeah, I've never seen. I don't I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's interesting. I'll send you a link to the description later. But it looks like we're about to wrap up last minute. So, guys, Toast Twitter is going to be down in the description below. You guys should definitely check him out. Follow him on Twitter. I know you're starting to stream again, so if you want me to, I'll link your Twitch account as well. And
I'm probably gonna start doing more YouTube videos. So
I'll link your YouTube then. And also, guys, leave a comment down below, leave a like, and, well, this was fun to re-record the audio, and I'm hoping that it works this time round. I did test it out before this time because I didn't think about it yesterday when I did this, so what a pain in the butt. But at least I have the audio done, and I have defeated the first gym, and it was fun having you on, Toast. Definitely I'll have you on again for a different part of the playthrough.
I don't know. I think I'm scarred for life now.
Why are you scarred for life? Because I messed up on the audio?
Yeah.
Well, guys, I will see you guys later. Bye. You can say goodbye to Toast. You know that.
Too shy.
Oh, bullshit.
PG-13, no.